Stirring the soil with a hoe will keep down weeds in a garden. Weeds are robber plants that steal moisture and minerals that should go to the vegetables and other plants. The soil should be cultivated deep enough to destroy the weeds, but not so deep as to injure the roots of desirable A. blossoms, B. plants, C. weeds, D. rows. The answer is B. plants. The letters SOS are the international signal of distress that was adopted by the International Radiotelegraphic Convention of 1912. SOS is a code signal only, adopted because it is easy to transmit and recognize. It is 3 dots, 3 dashes, and 3 dots. Officially, there is no phrase, such as "Save our ship," for which the letters stand. Ships, troops, or planes use an SOS only. A. At sea. B. For practice. C. Near land. D. In emergencies. The answer is D. In emergencies. Joan of Arc was born in France in 1412. When she was 17 years old, she led the French army to victory over the English at Orleans. Because she claimed to have received visions from heaven, she was tried as a heretic, condemned, and executed. 24 years after her death, the Pope ordered a new trial, and Joan was pronounced innocent. Greatly admired in France, she was formally declared a saint in 1919. The day of her death is celebrated throughout France. She never knew how much the people of France A. persecuted her, B. despised her, C. admired her, D. befriended her. The answer is C. admired her. The animals in well-run zoos are treated kindly, fed well, given medical care when sick, and protected from their natural enemies. Most animals in zoos live longer than they would in their natural homes, where many dangers threaten their A. enemies, B. prey, C. lives, D. packs. The answer is C. lives. In no other state in the United States is there as much wheat grown as in Kansas. Thousands of uninterrupted acres of flat wheat fields stretch across the state. No wonder Kansas is known as the A. land of Native Americans, B. sunflower state, C. land of the South Wind, D. breadbasket of the United States. The answer is D. breadbasket of the United States. On the island of Bali in the Republic of Indonesia, several of the mountain peaks are known to be volcanic. The people of the island, reassured by a long period of volcanic inactivity, have continued to live a quiet agricultural life. One account of the island describes the island's volcanoes as being largely dormant. It was a terrible and unexpected disaster in 1963, when many people of Bali were killed by A. an erupting volcano, B. an unusual drought, C. a landslide, D. a tidal wave. The answer is A. an erupting volcano. Daniel Boone was a great U.S. explorer and pioneer. His knowledge of the frontier, and his skill in blazing new paths, and in hunting wild animals won him great fame. Often Boone would carve misspelled inscriptions on trees after he had killed a bear. From these inscriptions, we have learned that Daniel Boone was much better at hunting than at A. fighting, B. spelling, C. talking, D. shooting. The answer is B. spelling. Diogenes was a Greek philosopher who lived about 2,000 years ago. He believed that everyone should live a very simple life. For a time he lived in a tub, show that people do not need comforts. He gave away all his possessions except a purse, a coat, and a cup. One day he saw a small boy drinking water from his hand. Then Diogenes threw away his A. tub, B. coat, C. cup, D. purse. The answer is C. cup. The opal is a gem of brilliant beauty. For a long time, opals were unpopular because of a superstition that it was bad luck to wear them unless they were one's birthstone. Few people believe this superstition anymore, and opals have become more A. popular, B. transparent, C. beautiful, D. brilliant. The answer is A. popular. It sometimes happens in a lawsuit that witnesses do not want to give the real name of the person involved in their testimony. They may then refer to this person simply as John or Jane Doe. These names are purely fictional names and do not refer to any particular person who really has that A. name, B. lawyer, C. belief, D. residence. The answer is A. name.